Hey, what's up, y'all? And well, it is time to make my picks for week 7 of the 2024 college football season. We'll start with tonight. We do have um, we got Utah is playing at Arizona State. Let's see, Utah is a 5.5 point favorite. I'm gonna take Utah here to win and to cover. Guess I know that Arizona State is 4-1, but I mean they're fool's gold. Lost to the only decent team that they played in Texas Tech. So yeah, I'm gonna say that Utah wins this one. Next, we got South Carolina at number 7, number 8 in my poll. Alabama, of course, Alabama is a 21.5 point favorite. Of course, Bama is coming off of that embarrassing loss to Vandy, while South Carolina just got absolutely obliterated by Ole Miss. But I mean, yeah, I think Alabama definitely wins this game, but I'm going to say South Carolina covers. I mean, just don't trust Bama's defense. So, all right, next up, Washington at Iowa. Iowa is favored by 3, and yeah, I'm going to go with Washington here. I mean, Iowa has a good run game and a good defense, but so did Michigan. I mean, guess Washington definitely has a significant edge at QB with Aaron Rodgers. So I'm going to take Washington on the money line. Next, we got Georgia Tech at North Carolina, and I mean, yes, this is the Jeff Collins Bowl, and I mean North Carolina just, I mean Georgia Tech just owns North Carolina. They've beaten them the last 3 years in a row, and I mean, of course, you have Jeff Collins is now the DC at North Carolina. So I mean that creates some extra motivation. So I do think Tech wins. They'll cover the 4. See, next we got number 1 Texas at number 18 or 15 in my poll. Oklahoma. Yes, we're getting into the 3:30 games here. Texas is a 14.5 point favorite. And I mean, Texas definitely wins. Now, of course, in the Callaway's Pick'em Challenge, had Texas minus 8.5. Now, I did take Texas at minus 8.5, but minus 14.5. Definitely got to go with OU to cover. Although I think Texas, wins, no doubt. But because I mean, this is a rivalry game, so I think Oklahoma keeps it somewhat close. All right, next we got number 4 or number 7 in my poll, Penn State at USC. Penn State is a 3.5 point favorite, and we all know how USC and how Lincoln Riley, does against physical teams, which is not good. So and Penn State is no exception. So I'm going to go with Penn State and the 3.5 points. Anyway, next we got Cal at number 22, 19 in my poll. Pitt, yes, hosting Cal. Pitt is a 3.5 point favorite, and I'm going to take Pitt to win this game. I'll take them to cover the 3.5. I think that that Pitt remains undefeated and gets to 6-0. So anyway, next up we got Louisville at Virginia. I mean, Virginia is 4-1, but I mean, don't be fooled. They're a product of their schedule. I mean, they lost to Maryland, so Louisville is going to do the same thing. So I think Louisville wins. I'll give them that 7.5. Next, we got Cincinnati at UCF. UCF is a 3-point favorite now. UCF is on a 2-game losing streak. They really need this win. This is a get right week for the Gus Bus. So I think UCF wins. I think they'll cover the 3. And then we got Mississippi State at number 5 or number 4 in my poll. Georgia, and we are a 34 point favorite. Now, of course, you already know where I'm going with this one. I mean, Georgia will win, obviously, and it won't be close. I mean, Mississippi State is just absolutely horrible. So I do think Georgia wins, but this does seem like a lot of points, so I will take State to cover. All right, next we got, now we're getting into some night games. We got UCF at number 8, 9 in my poll. Tennessee. And Tennessee is a 14.5 point favorite. And I know that all of the steam, guess that the Tennessee hype train is running out of steam. I mean, they looked unstoppable for the first 3 games, but they really didn't play anyone. Now they, struggled with Oklahoma and then lost to Arkansas. So, I mean, I do think that Tennessee wins, but I think Florida does cover the 14.5. Next, we got Ohio State and Oregon. Ohio State is a 3-point favorite, and I mean, Ohio State or Oregon. I mean, this game is hard to pick. I mean, it's basically a coin flip. So when both teams are pretty evenly matched, it means got to go with the home team. So I'm going to take Oregon to upset Ohio State. Next, we got Ole Miss and LSU. Ole Miss is favored by 3.5. Got to go into Death Valley at night. But I mean, I don't really trust LSU's defense. I like Ole Miss's defense a whole lot better, so I'm going to take Ole Miss. And the 3.5 points, let's see. How about Vanderbilt at Kentucky? Kentucky is a 12.5 point favorite. But you know what? I'm actually going to take Vandy with the road upset. I think that Vandy is going to be juiced after their historic win over Alabama, and they can ride that momentum to a win here. But Iowa State, West Virginia. Iowa State's a 3 point favorite. I think that they'll win. I think that they'll that Iowa State will stay undefeated, and I'll take the 3. And lastly, the late night game here, Kansas State, Colorado. Kansas State is a 3.5 point favorite, and please, Kansas State, we're begging you, beat Colorado. I think you will. Take Kansas State and the 3.5 points. All right, so there you go. So that's going to be it. So y'all let me know what y'all think in the comments below. And thanks for watching, and I'll see y'all again next time.